Hey guys, it's Cheryl from Chic and Cheap. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a couple of DIYs using Dollar Tree products. They're going to be Christmas related. So the reason I'm putting this video out early is because, you know, once you find that stuff in Dollar Tree, if you don't pick it up when you see it, you won't find it when you want to go ahead and do the DIY. So at least I'll give you a heads up of what I used, and then if you see the items, you can grab them. And when you feel like Christmas crafting, you'll have them in your house. So I'm going to be doing a few each week, so hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel or follow along, and let's get social. Follow me on social media, as I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and I tend to post to Instagram daily, so if you want a sneak peek into what I'm making, that'll be in upcoming future videos. Check me out over there. The links will be in the description box below. But let's get started crafting, and I hope you enjoy these Christmas DIYs. Note, I wanted to mention the last 3 years I did Christmas videos, and they're in a playlist. Some years I did 12 days of Christmas crafts, 25 days of Christmas crafts, etc. Those playlists will be in the description box below if you want to check out my previous year's Christmas. So for this next project, you'll need 6 of the Dollar Tree Christmas trees, either in white or black. I'm using them in white. You'll need some kind of something to fasten it. I started out with pipe cleaners, but then it wasn't strong enough, and I wound up going to zip ties. So I found the zip ties are really the best because you can pull them really tight. But you could also use duct tape or whatever you want. But you're going to go ahead and remove. You don't need the legs. You can save that aside in case you reuse your trees. But in the meantime, you're going to remove the little plastic piece at the bottom. And you're going to take the tree and start unfolding it. It doesn't have to be perfectly spread out, just so you get an idea where you're going to attach the two, and it starts to get a point at the top, a point at the bottom, and then 2 points to the sides and 2 points to the other side. You're going to try to make a snowflake pattern. So you'll be attaching 2 at a time together, then those 2 you'll attach to the other 2, so now you'll have 4 attached, and then you add the other 2 on another angle, and then you'll have the 6 attached. So it is pretty easy. Like I said, I found at first I was using pipe cleaners, and it was not strong enough. And then it dawned on me, Dollar Tree zip ties. So that's what I went with, and they were clear. They got hidden right in with the white tree. But if for some reason you were using the green trees, you can just go ahead and take one of the branches and fold it over later on, and it'll cover it up, so you don't have anything to worry about if your zip ties were in color. These little plastic pieces on the bottom you will need to remove. I'm just setting it up right now to see which way. So as you could see, I removed them, and you could see my epic fail here. I was trying to use pipe cleaners, and at first it held, but then once you add the 2 of them, it has weight. Once you add the 4 of them, it really has weight. You definitely need the zip ties, but you could also use pipe cleaners to cover it up. But like I said, take 2, attach them, so you have 3 sets, 2 in each, with a total of 6. Okay, so now I put 1 going straight up and down, then 1 going vertically left to right, and then 1 on an angle, you know, on a angle. So you'll have 6. Now I'm just going to go around the snowflake to like fan it out, and I'm going to bend the tip down so it's not as pointy, and then I'm going to fan 3 pieces out on the edge so it looks like the tip of a snowflake. And then just go ahead and fan out all your sections. There's really no right or wrong to this. It's the way you kind of like it, but I found bending the big tall piece down, see, to cover up the stem of the base there, it just covers it up, and then I take the 3 prongs at the top and spread them out so it looks like a 3-pointed snowflake. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the 6 pieces all together. And then this is what it looks like fanned out. And then I just fan them out to cover the middle of the main thing there. And then I went and I had these Dollar Tree glitter like picks on hand. You can use whatever you want. I just pulled a bunch out because I had them in the house. And I'm going to just, same thing, lay them along. Once I like where they are, I'll go ahead and glue them in place. Okay, once all the glitter picks are glued into place, I think I'm going to go ahead and add some silver poinsettia flowers that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to go ahead and place them on the 6 branches. So I'll have a total of 6 poinsettias I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue on the bottom of it, and I'm just going to put it right into each one. And then I'm going to finish it off with a bow. Okay, so I used a whole roll of a Dollar Tree ribbon for this bow, and I basically just fold it back and forth, pinch it in the center, tie it with a little string, and then hot glued it right to the middle of this snowflake. And then I added a Dollar Tree silver pine cone to the center, and this is how it turned out. I think these are so cute, and they're so easy to make, and they'll look festive in your home. And I've seen it online for $50 and up in some major retailers. So to dupe that for $6 for the actual shape of the snowflake, and then whatever picks, and $1 for a ribbon, you can make this for under 10 bucks, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you enjoyed this DIY. Now we're going to do the next one, and let's get started. Next up, we're going to be using these vintage glass bottles that are sold in Dollar Tree. They come in many colors. I chose the clear, and then I'm going to use just plain white chalk paint to put a coating over. It did take 2 coats. I find chalk paint works the best. You can try to spray paint them or whatever you want, but I just really like the chalk paint. So I gave it 2 coats over the clear, let it dry, and then what I'm going to do is take some sandpaper and just lightly scuff over it, and then I'm going to use ribbon and a glue gun, and we're going to decorate the outside of the bottle. So it's a real simple project, doesn't cost a lot, and let's get started. So you could use any ribbon you want. I happen to have this one left over from a clearance last year, and it's the buffalo check with a reindeer on it. I just take a piece, fold it over so both sides are even, and then I just snip it. And what I'll do is I'll take a piece of red jute twine that's sold at Dollar Tree just because it'll blend in, and I just pinch the bow and I pull the string and tie it, and I make like my own little bow. And I'll take a second piece and do the same thing, just slightly smaller than the first one, and you could measure it out and then tie them in the one piece, and then I'll just glue it to the bottle. Okay, so for the next one, I used the round bottle. They came in a square, round, they have all different bottles. Do the same thing, 2 coats of chalk paint, rough it up a little bit to distress it with some of the sandpaper, which you could also get at Dollar Tree. And I just did it along where like the it was different kind of texture to the bottle. It just gives it that little aged look, and that's it. The same thing. This time I'm going to go with more of a silver and red and white theme, so I'm going to just use some ribbon. Like I said, I have a lot of ribbon on clearance that I had left over, but Dollar Tree has a ton of ribbon, so you can still use all Dollar Tree products. I just used some Dollar Tree poinsettias and the greenery from it, and then I just had some of these green picks with snow on it. I believe I might have gotten these on sale at Hobby Lobby. You can usually get some of the picks there at 40% off, and some of them are only $1.49, so with 40 off, it's really cheap. And I usually cut them up anyway, so you get more than you need. So I just cut these 2 pretty greenery branches that have like frosted snow on it, and then I'm going to add this pick of the little berries to it, and I think it looks really cute. So here are the 2 bottles finished. I think they are really cute. They look great on your entryway table, your fireplace mantle, any little Christmas setup you have. It adds some height and fun festive decorations to your decor, and they were real cheap and fun to make. So let me know what you're creating with these Dollar Tree bottles, but I think this was really cute. On to the next project. This one is going to be real fun and simple too. It's the Dollar Tree Christmas tree wood shapes. I just went ahead and painted it white with chalk paint, and then I took this dowel from Dollar Tree and I just drilled a little piece of wood, scrap wood that I have, stuck the dowel in it to make like a little pedestal base. So these are real easy to make. If you can't, you could always probably just hot glue a dowel to a piece of wood, but my son went ahead and just drilled it out and used the drill bit for that. So we're going to use some of this buffalo check ribbon that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. You get this giant roll. It was $9.99 and 40% off, and it's 75 feet, so you get plenty to do, tons of projects this whole holiday season. That's another thing you should buy early because the buffalo check sells out. I'm going to just go ahead and cut strips. And the strips that I'm cutting are just 2 blocks wide, so a black and a white check. And that's how I'm measuring, so they're all the same. And I'm just going to cut up a ton of strips. You're going to need quite a few. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the strip and just fold it up in half, put a little bead of glue and attach it to the tree. And we're just going to do the same thing the whole way up the entire project until the entire Christmas tree is covered. So let's get the glue gun and let's get started. So here you can see the progress that I've made. I've just folded and gone up. And don't worry about the edges because you can go back with a scissor and clean it up to make it that it really takes the shape of the tree. And then for the top, I did the same thing, just glued one last one on. Don't worry about the little top of the white piece showing because I'm gonna put something else over it. So as you can see, this is the whole tree. The bottom of the tree where it's white, I'm gonna put a piece of burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree there. So you could just take the scissor and snip along the edge of the shape of the wood across your ribbon so that it takes the same shape. Just trim whichever piece is hung off. Now, next up, you're going to take that wood dowel. I'm just going to paint it the same white chalk paint to match the tree. You could leave it natural wood, you can stain it, you could do whatever you want. When it's dry, you're just going to go ahead and add a bead of glue along the back of your tree to go ahead then and attach the tree to the dowel so it looks like the tree is standing up. Okay, now the final steps is just to make it look really cute. So I had some of this cute red and white pom-pom ribbon. I had got them on clearance at Michael's, but you can find a lot of these little rickrack ribbons in Hobby Lobby for 40% off or even 50% off. And I just zigzagged it across the tree, and then I added a red star from one of the packages at Dollar Tree, and I pulled it off the ornament and I just stuck it on the top of the tree. And I think this looks so cute to have on a festive display in your house using the buffalo plaid theme with the white and the black. So I hope you enjoyed these easy DIY Dollar Tree tutorials, and let me know which one was your favorite, and let me know what other ideas you are using your trees and little shapes for to give me some inspiration and ideas for some more future projects. Talk to y'all soon, and remember what I always say, love, peace, and blessings, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.